crusty penny. I don't know if you can see it. I didn't see it till the coil went over it. Right there, right on top. Earring. Junk. Alright, I didn't have it on. Thought it was a coin again. If I see something gold right there, it's probably a piece of junk jewelry. How'd I guess? I don't see any markings on it, but my guess it's fake. I can see some of the other colors coming through. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, I just got a penny out of that hole. Another target right there. Dime. Another junk earring. You just saw that Japanese coin or Korean coin or something. Looks like an earring. Let's see what we got. It says, I don't know, it might be silver. Mangled it up with the scoop. Looks like 925 right there. Well, I don't know if you can see, there's a girl out there. I just tried to go out there with somebody else. She got caught in the grips, and I was getting pulled out, so I had to turn around. That's why you should always swim near a lifeguard. Here they go. That's a PD. Some other guy went out there with her. Stand by. She's coming out safe. Alright, here's a wrap up for today. It's going to be a long one. Got a couple things. First, see my change. This looks like a one of those earlobe spacers. This is the only thing real good. $9.25 for jewelry, that is $9.25. Got a dollar coin. There's all my rest of my coins. The other thing is, almost watched a young girl drown today. I might put the clips in there, I'm not sure. So I'm heading down to the next block. I see these two girls out there swimming, waving their hands, and I'm watching, and I can't tell if they're just waving their hands swimming or what. So I stop and watch for a second, and one girl was able to come out. My friend, you know, she needs help, or you know, whatever to that extent. So I lay my detector on the beach. I take my fines pouch off, and you know, there's only one other couple in the area. I mean, there's people further down, but right there's only one other couple. So I tell them to call 911. They're foreigners. They don't have cell phones, so I said go run and get help. So I start to go out in the water. I start swimming. I get out well over my head. I can start to feel the rip current starting to pull me. And I'm still 20 yards or so from this girl. And all I'm thinking of is my 3 kids, my wife, that I had to go home to. So I decided right there that I wasn't going to be able to get out there. But luckily for that young woman, there was a guy in the area. He was about 30 seconds or so behind me. He come swimming by. He was a very good swimmer. Like I consider myself a good swimmer. I grew up at the beach. I know how to swim. But this guy was very good. So he gets out there. In the meantime, 911 was called. A police officer shows up. He starts, take his shoes off, his duty belt. He puts on a life jacket and one of those cans, I think they're called, the lifeguards use. He's getting ready. In the meantime, there's a lifeguard comes running off the boardwalk, running onto the beach and into the water. So the lifeguard and the police officer both go in the water, both of their flotation devices and all that good stuff. So between the first guy that went out there and those two, police officer and lifeguard, they were able to rescue this girl. Now, if she was 5 or 10 minutes earlier, it would definitely have been a drowning. Luckily for her, there was people in the area that saw her, and able to call help. Like again, it might sound selfish for me to stop, but I have 3 kids and a wife and a family I had to come home to. And I'm sort of beating myself up that I couldn't get out there. But again, I had to do what I feel was right for my family. Now, if I had a life jacket or a flotation device, yes, I would have went out there further and got her, or whatever, tried to. But I didn't want to risk it. So, in closing, make sure you swim near a lifeguard. That's it. Thanks for watching.